Hello folks, welcome back to the ABC Journeyman. I am the Custard Prophet, and yes, you can see we're still doing alright. We're about halfway through the season. We've played a bunch of games since last time. We are out of all the cups, but we are just kind of tickling that playoff zone without fully inserting ourselves in there, and we need to do that insertion, so let's see if we can do that today. Yes, that's enough weird metaphors for one day. It's been interesting because we are playing all right occasionally, and then we're playing terribly occasionally, and it's really hard to know which Brackley team is going to turn up at any one point. We've got results where we don't deserve to get them. We haven't got results where we absolutely deserve to get one, and everything in between. It is a mad bunch of players. And we have bought in a player. So let's have a look at the player that we've bought in before we get into having a look how we've kind of got where we got to into 6th. So a bunch of more players have left on loan. I mean, virtually we've got a whole team out on loan. I was sort of thinking about this. We get rid of all of these players. I don't think they're really particularly useful. If we get rid of all of them, we should. That should really help us. And we can maybe get 3 or 4 more players just to boost out our squad. But the player who's come in is Ricky Aguilar, who is not a striker. I know I said I was going to get a striker. It took too long. So actually this guy came along who can play in midfield. He's reasonably good there. He can play in that advanced midfielder, and he can play on the right side. And we didn't have Hughes on the right for ages. He was out for months. So that seemed like a decent signing. So he can provide actual decent play on that right side. But we have started playing this position as well, so he can fill in 3 places in positions we play. As you can see, it's not started too badly for him. So the game that you folks saw was a 2-0 loss against Leyton Orient, and yeah, it was deserved. We managed to hold out until the very last few moments of the game, and then we capitulated. But we've picked up 3 wins since then in the league. It's all good. In fact, we've only lost 1 match in the league since then. We picked up, we've given away points we shouldn't have done. Here against Alvechurch is not one of those moments because we were 2-0 down, didn't deserve anything, and suddenly, out of about 60 minutes, can't remember exactly what I did. I did something tactically, which is surprising for me, and it just clicked, and Nick O'Heal and Christian Andrews both scored, and then Christian Andrews was put clean through, and he just put the ball the wrong side of the post. We could have won it in the last 20 minutes. It would have been insane to have done that, and we wouldn't have deserved it, but we almost did. Rushden and Diamonds, who are struggling. This is AFC Rushden and Diamonds. I think the Phoenix club is it. They were the better side in the first half. We just could not get into this game, and again, we just turned it on at the end. They should have been a little bit better in front of goal. They would have been out of sight if they had been, but we held on to them. Dave Allen got himself a goal, and then Christian Andrews late on, he did score this time. He scored the winner, so that was pretty pleasing. So I was looking at this thinking that's pretty good. But we're coming up here against Hereford, who are a very good side. They're doing brilliantly well in the North Conference North, and it was a hard one. We did level things up. Heel got himself a goal, but Kyle and Kitey got a winner, and yeah, it was a deserved loss. We played all right, but not well enough. Against Cogs Hall, 3-1 victory. This was comfortable. Very strong first half. Barnett, Allen, and Heel. They did come back into it in the second half. We kind of switched off a little bit, but it was job done. Against Stourbridge, 1-0 victory here. This was a bit of a dull game. We managed to win it with a Christian Andrews goal. He's getting a few of those, which is pretty nice. And probably a draw was the real fair result, but we managed to get 3 points. Happy with that. Against Stowmarket, this was a weird one. Actually, we were the better team in this one. They were just very, very clinical in front of goal, which is kind of in the opposite to how things have been. But Dave Allen and Nick O'Heal got a couple of got 3 goals between them. But every time we scored one, they managed to keep themselves in front, and in the end we just couldn't catch them up, which was disappointing. it's Hitchin away from home. Hitchin doing really well. This was a very good result away from home, getting a point over Hitchin. Obviously, we took the lead, but weren't able to hold that on. So today we're going to be playing St Ives. I have no idea if this is the St Ives in Cornwall, but I haven't been able to work this out. Wentworth Road. I could probably work that out. Does it say? It doesn't actually say kind of where St Ives actually is. Because I think there is another St Ives somewhere, and I don't really know where that is. So I have a feeling it's not the Cornish one somehow, because I'd be surprised if they were this high. Although they have zoomed up from level 8 at the start of the save. I think is where they were, so they're a little bit higher up than they were previously. So we're coming back to the game against St Ives away from home. They're about 12th in the league. Going to be a tricky one, but you can kind of see what we've done with the team. And this is the new formation, which is very similar to the one we were playing away at Redditch. Reason we're going for this is just because we don't have that extra striker up top, and now we've got players who can play across that middle of the pitch, and yeah, it's that feels kind of good for me. We know Christian Andrews has been knocking in the goals as well. He's been doing well in recent times. He's a solid player. Seems to get himself on the score sheet a few times. So we're going to bring him in. So team is Heel, Allen, Andrews and Aguiar as our front four, as it were. McCarthy and Owen just behind, and then Vassilou on the left. We have an injury to Liam Barnett. Suspension to Liam Barnett. Simon's done, and Johnson finishing up the back line with Honour in goal. Don't know what's going to happen here. This could be anything, but you'll see what it's all about. I'm not quite sure how to get this team to the next level. I think maybe playing like this we could still qualify for the playoffs, because everyone else is kind of dropping points around us. I just would like a little bit more consistency. We've got no more room in the wage budget to bring anyone in, so we've got to do it with the players we've got. Let's get in there. Oh, nicely done. Little ball one there. McCarthy into Owen. He finds Andrews, he's such a useful player. I don't know where this player was. Oh, that's a lovely ball, and it's in. McCarthy. It was just the run he made. It just completely took everybody out of that ability to pass to tackle him, didn't it? Look at this. He cuts back in and then spots it. Lovely run from just behind Ayub, and yeah, goalkeeper. No one could get near him with that type of run, and goalkeeper was completely flummoxed as well. So we go 1-0 up. Great start. And we are in the playoffs with that goal. 26 minutes on the clock, and we are lumping the ball northwards. But Looker, he's got that. Simons does well though there. That just stuck his leg out and pulled it in, because that was through. And here they come again. Looker, don't know. Vassilou goes long. There's nobody there. We need players a little bit higher up the pitch. Kieran. That is through. And they have gone over the top. Lovely little finish, Nathan Holland, but it looked like it was coming, to be honest, and that was not great from anyone involved. But we need to be a bit better up top, I think. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. I think we need to be a bit further up the pitch. Right, 40 minutes gone. Ellis now. You're going to see another chance here. It's in. Lovely ball. It's Pattinson. Oh dear. Losing a header. It's not good. It was a lovely ball in, you've got to say, but Patterson just beat his defender all ends. It's Vassilou there. Yeah, who is that? Simons. I thought he was a decent header, Simons, but there we go. Oh, it's disappointing. We took the lead. It's been pretty even. You've seen a couple of chances from them. They've scored both of them. We scored our chance. Yes, real problems at centre-back, and it seems to be wherever we go, they just get knackered so easily. They're not bloody moving. Why would they be so tired? So we've got to keep them on for now. We don't have lots of centre-backs. Come on. 2-1. Let's push back. Push back the covers and show them who's boss. Oh, Aguiar over the top. First highlight that hasn't ended in a goal. Very disappointing. It's that one's for us, but there was a chance there. We really do. I would like to see us scoring, getting even again here. That's a nice ball through, but it's cleared up there. I've pushed everyone up a little bit, so hopefully it does mean we can actually pick up the free ball. Oh, that was just a lovely through ball, but what are we doing there? It's not good enough. And there was no room really to run into. Dixon here. It's into Kieran, and Kieran just plays a lovely ball. I think it was just played onside, wasn't it, by Johnson? Just didn't do a good enough job there of getting ahead of the defender and putting him offside. Anyway, another highlight, very quick on its heels. Don't want to be going 4-1 down, but that is to absolutely no one. And another ball through us there. You can see exactly what they're trying. We're trying it as well, but there's nobody there for us. And that's a stunning ball. Here's Andrews. Oh, that is unlucky. Allen. Oh, it's in that time. Oh, Andrews deserved the goal. I mean, it's an absolute whopper from Andrews. We get to see this one. Look at this. He absolutely wallops it. Dreadful clearance. Allen picks it up and Heel just puts it in past the goalkeeper. Interesting game. We're 3-2 down now. Back in it. And it was onside easily. That was well done. Well done. Right, couple of changes. We're bringing on Lewis Brown down the right side to replace a tiring Paul Johnson. And Aguiar, again, who's very tired, is coming off. And Steve Hughes, who's an absolute beast on the right side, is going to come on. Hopefully that's going to be catalyst for us to get going. McCarthy's desperately running to get onto that. Here he goes again. Looks a little bit more bite in the team at the minute. McCarthy really running hard to try and get that ball. Here's Allen. Goes wide, lovely ball. Hughes, it's in, it's Heel. Is it onside? Have we pulled it back to 3-3? Right, now then, let's go and get that winner. It is a tightly balanced occasion. This is what a cracking game against St Ives. Hughes does brilliantly to find Heel, and Heel just finds the bottom corner, and another brace from him. He's pretty good. This is his best season by far. He's been absolutely intense. Well, Edwards has come on for Owens, but just trying to get it done. His Heel going long, and they're trying their very best here just to find the front man, but we do well there. It's cleared. Andrews, and again it's gone long and nobody there. Simons, his Heel, and again nobody there. Edwards, it just bounces off him, and here's this. It looks like there might be a chance here. That's a lovely ball. It's right. A lot of room on this side. That looks offside. Healed must be offside there. Yes, it was offside. Thank God for that. Right, is there a final chance somewhere? Don't just play it long. I don't like these balls that are just aimless long balls. Well, Vasilou's got it. He goes long with it. Edwards, that's just to nobody. Come on. I feel there might be one last chance. It just doesn't look like it. Looks like we look a little bit aimless again now after looking pretty good. Right, here we go. Hughes, some tight marking on him. Into Andrews. His Heel. Into McCarthy. McCarthy's through. It's Andrews. Come on. It's in. It's in. Oh, can you believe that? Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Oh, we're going back to balance. Unbelievable scenes here. Oh, look at this. You couldn't make this up. Andrews just runs. He just a hopeful little run. And there he is. He's through. He's found through the legs of the goalkeeper. 4-3. That's it. That is it. Winner. Winner. Chicken dinner. And that is fabulous. It was an cracker of a game. An absolute cracker of a game. Christian Andrews. We were umming and ahhing over starting him. My God, are we glad we did that. Hughes came on, did brilliantly. In fact, it's Aguirre out the front three who, the midfield attacking three, who didn't really pull his weight. But everybody else did fabulously. Dunn was basically had no legs. The defence was just knackered. But in what was a ridiculously tight game, we came out on top somehow. Oh, man alive. And that will put us into those old playoff places. And as you can see, you just never know what's going to happen. Never know. A cracking result there. We go fourth, of all things. A game against 12th place St Ives. Maybe that was an easier game. I don't know. But we certainly did all right there, folks. Right, well, don't know what to make of any of that. We're gonna push on a little bit after that. Hopefully we can take some cheer and confidence from that and maybe sort of push forward. Shall we do the home game there against Kettering about a month and a half away? That looks good, and then we'll know kind of where we stand with 2 or 3 months to go until the end of the season. Are we still in the playoff shout, or are we just kind of short of it? Let's also, just before we go, just want to have a look how Bowers and Pitsea are doing. They're 11th, so it's not really working. It's pretty much the same season that they had last time. Billy Black are doing well, though. 7 players of the match. I'd love to sign Jack Napier. He's not getting games. Why are you not playing him? I'd love to sign him. Can we sign him? His contract be up at the end of this season. Imagine that. Imagine getting Jack Napier. That would be an absolute steal, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely everything we needed. Who's Steve Smith? Yeah, I think you can probably go on loan. That's fine. No, it's an offer. You want to buy him? No, I don't want to sell him to you at the minute. I need to make those decisions later on. Anyway, folks, well, I didn't expect that. I have to be honest. I'm pretty pleased with it. Certainly a much better result than I might have expected. And at 3-1 down, I didn't expect to score 3 goals and then win that 4-3 with a last-minute goal. Didn't expect that at all. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you next time for what we hope will be a triumphant march into the playoffs. But you know that's not going to happen. See you then. Bye-bye.